Okay, so the Mojo, stimulating the Mojo, creating a larger penis is some things I've been doing some research on and some things I've stumbled across. So apple cider vinegar, basically I used some of that. And it was up to about where the red line was, and I used some of it and poured it into my rectum. And I have to turn it up. That means you have to lay down or whatever, kind of like an enema. And you let it go in there, and it gets the root chakra hot. It makes it get hot. So there it is again, stimulating the mojo. Starts from the back in, and then comes out to the front. And here's some nutrients for you that I saw. There's people in Africa apparently that have like 15-inch penises. So the only problem is that none of those people are avid sungazers, because if they were, the Goku would be coming out of Africa. So let's take a look. Let's see here. Vitamin E, vitamin B3, the 14 superfoods, remove the blockage. Potency wood. The potency wood, it comes from the Africa land fiction. Hawthorn, African hawthorn, Tribulus. Horny goatweed which is something that I started putting in my shoes. You just take the leaves and put them in the shoes and let your feet absorb it. Let's see here. Damiana Leaf, Oat Straw, and Cayenne. And all of that stuff, all of those herbs remove the blockage, same as this stuff. So I use that. I just now started using this. But I was using turpentine to put on the front at the root area. Let me go ahead and show you the root area, like around here. And you just kind of rub it in, the turpentine, and it works that way too. So what you're looking for is a heat sensation, because it's not going to burn you or anything. It's just that you're looking for a heat sensation because your body is like a super heat miser. So yeah. Yep. So apple cider vinegar can help with erectile dysfunction, but what I found is more invasive, and you don't want to put this up your rectum, I don't think. Maybe turpentine. Turpentine is more invasive. So what I'll do with turpentine instead is I'll rub turpentine on the front side. I'll use it to stimulate myself on the front, and have a session with that turpentine and saliva, or turpentine and coconut oil. And you'll notice that it immediately makes it get hot. So yeah, there's a blockage down there, folks, and they don't want us to have what we're meant to have. They even gave us circumcision to guarantee that we would not have these staggering mojos that you see in Africa and stuff like that. Those people don't have hardcore sungazing regimens, so they be flying because their mojo is an antenna. So you can Google it, Africa's with large members, stuff like that. You'll see that they take the Tribulus, they take the horny goatweed, they take the Cayenne, the Miriam. I just wrote it on this little box here, but I did make a list. And you guys can take this stuff and boil it and make a tea out of it and drink it every day. So instead of getting these pills and stuff that you see floating around, I don't trust the pills. The pills, they're not a raw form of something. It just comes in a little pill, and then they swear that if you don't hurry up and get this pill, then it's going to be taken down soon and all this stuff. But by the way, it's FDA approved. Like, nah, bro. Anything that says the government said it was cool, you don't have to worry about taking it down. So why are they lying? See what I'm saying? These pills are just now showing up. But if you look at the adult sites, they have these things telling you one trick or whatever with the apple cider vinegar. So look into that, and they'll tell you about these pills. But what you really got to do is take that free information they gave you and go get those herbs, bro. Funny that I got some herb right there, but that's not the same kind of herb you're thinking. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, whatever. So, the list, again, Tribulus, Hawthorn, horny goatweed, Damiana Leaf, Oat Straw, Cayenne. Boil it and make it into a tea. You need vitamin E and vitamin B3 powder too. Mix it all in there, put it in a tea bag and boil that shit. And it'll turn into like an elixir that makes your manhood grow 5 inches within a couple of weeks. And apparently, if you drink it a lot, it's so concentrated, you'll have these results within a couple of days. But then, not even only that, within a month, you'll be like back to your real, true Mojo self. Imagine that. So, this channel is not to hoard great information to myself, unless it's boring like law shit. I don't feel obligated to teach people boring stuff. If you don't think it's boring, look at the cover of the book, and then you'll know why you never studied it yourself. See what I'm saying? It's just boring, and it sucks, and it's mentally degrading your mental liberation of the mind. So, yeah, but I am here to tell you all the secrets, because I'm not trying to keep this to myself. You understand? If I'm walking around with Big Mojo, I want everybody to have one. I don't want to just keep it to myself. What good is that? I'm the only guy in the world with the largest member. Who cares about that? It's greedy, man. Fuck all that greediness. But yeah, I'm not being greedy because I don't want to sit around telling people law stories for hours and hours. I'm not obligated to bore myself to death. But at the end of the day, everybody's responsible for themselves to a certain degree. And love yourself. Be good to yourself. Treat yourself. I put that much in there, and it's all the way down there. So I just turned it up inside of my area, and I just sit where it sits up, and it goes down in there, and it starts getting hot down in there. So you can tell the same way our eyes get hot when we use turpentine. There's a blockage. There's a blockage going on, and when it gets hot, it's starting to melt it away, which means that you're like a super hot, passionate, hot lover that was made to love with a big mojo. Wow. Welcome to Grim Nasty TV.